energy is off the hook here. It's Super Shogun. Welcome to Beyond the Grave. I am CJ Peapod Owen. That's JLC. We have a heck of a show here tonight. After everything that has happened during the Graveyard Gauntlet, the place here at Shogun has changed so much. Getting people hyped and psyched, brother.
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
hyped and psyched as I am.
Let's go. We're going to kick things off, and of course, you can't talk about some of the dominant creatures that are here in Super Shogun without mentioning one of these men representing the Den.
Entering the arena from the heights of Mount Rushmore, weighing at 350 pounds of pain, the master of disaster, the mighty BOJACK!
The mighty BOJACK, once again, in tow, his partner and the owner of the Onikage Katana, CESAR ASHUR. And once again, the Den recently has been going into singles competition right now.
Yeah, it's very interesting. You have to wonder what the mindset is of the mighty BOJACK. I mean, his partner, breakout single star CESAR ASHUR, holder of the Onikage Katana, which allows him to cash in for any match at any time he'd like. Any title could be his at any time. And yet his partner, BOJACK, also singles competition, just as scary. But without the Onikage title.
Everybody, give it up for
Oh yeah, baby, here he comes. The Shining, Vince Diamond.
Vince Diamond was a part of the Graveyard Gauntlet last month, one of the 13 competitors. And obviously, after everything from Samurai Slam, Vince Diamond's kind of going back to square one, it seems.
Absolutely.
After the battles with Ryan CROWE, who we'll see later on tonight, going after the RONIN Championship, Vince Diamond is kind of at a crossroads right now, trying to figure out what's his next step, where to go, kind of going back to square one, but what a way to go back to square one with taking on a massive individual of the mighty BOJACK.
Yeah, here we go. Match underway. CESAR ASHUR on the outside has to be a factor in this match for Vince Diamond's got to keep his eyes out.
I mean, CESAR ASHUR's getting probably a pre-match snack. We'll see him later tonight.
Yeah, he's got like a bowl and some chopsticks.
I mean, might as well. He's facing the Unchained King, Brandon Day. Of course, we mentioned all three titles are on the line. Oh So Delicious is going to be defending the tag titles again against Midnight Vice. And then, of course, we have the three-way elimination RONIN Championship.
Guys,
Eric
triple
Surge,
threat elimination action.
Eric Surge, Ryan CROWE, and the returning saucy Josh Morris after all those legal troubles he got into the last couple of months. And, of course, our main event, Anthony TOATELE, the Samurai Champion, will be defending against Rick Cartier.
Yeah, absolutely stacked card top to bottom. Vince Diamond trying to use his speed here to gain on.
Nice boot there and knocked BOJACK back a couple of steps, which is kind of a rarity. I mean, again, in a lot of matches, BOJACK is the aggressor, but Diamond is taking those hard rights straight to the dome of BOJACK.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to be bigger than BOJACK, and while obviously Vince Diamond is not as broad of shoulder, he absolutely has the advantage in the height and reach department.
Going eye to eye here. Nice elbow there in the middle of the ring. Once again, when you're someone like Diamond, you need to take over BOJACK, but again, get the license plate of that truck. BOJACK just knocked out Diamond outside of the ring.
Folks, that's what happens when the stoppable force meets the immovable object. BOJACK, they don't call him the Mighty for nothing. That dude is big and scary, and he likes to show it.
And Vince Diamond, I mean, I guess, nothing is harder than a diamond, but I think a diamond is about to get cracked and chipped at least by BOJACK. And again, CESAR ASHUR, we call that in the biz return on investment. Of course, being while they are in one-on-one singles competition again, both men of the Den are still working as a unit.
Absolutely. CESAR ASHUR switched from whatever was in that bowl with chopsticks to popcorn, dumped some of it on Vince Diamond, adding insult to injury there.
Yes, and once again, the self-proclaimed hardest part of the ring. Where
That's what they say.
That's what they say, where the wood and the metal frame meet together. Diamond is getting all of that into the spine, into the back, into the neck, into the shoulders. It's not gonna feel great.
And look at this, Vince Diamond now rolling to the center of the ring, trying to gain his feet again, but BOJACK has been more or less firmly in control since the start. Vince Diamond, I mean, it's like he's gotten a little offense out, but he hasn't even knocked him down.
He really has. I mean, it's a barely, BOJACK has barely left his feet, and the only time he left his feet is to get outside of the ring. But But we spoke too soon. Diamond turned it around with a neck breaker of sorts. There we go.
1, 2. Oh, kick out after 2.
What a win for Diamond that could be if he took down BOJACK.
Yeah, that would certainly be a feather in anyone's cap. Definitely Vince Diamond, who has not really had a ton of prospects yet, despite the fact that he has such raw talent.
Here we go. I think he's trying to set something up, and once again, CESAR ASHUR is on the top rope, getting a distraction.
Potentially going for what he calls the diamond cutter, going on the outside of the ring with those legs.
Very interesting namesake, but that makes sense. Oh! Choke slam. BOJACK barely flexing on him.
Yeah.
With that slam. Here we go. Oh! That's a lot of man going for the senton.
This could be it. 1, 2, and oh my goodness, Vince Diamond.
Wow.
Digging deep to find something in there and kicks out.
I mean, Diamond must be
forever.
Diamonds that's true.
Forever,
they do say that, but also diamonds are tough, and this diamond is no exception.
But once again, this diamond finds himself in the rough as BOJACK has him on the top rope, laying chops into him.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Nice headbutt there by Diamond, knocking BOJACK away from him.
And he's going up. The diamond may fly.
There we go. Jumps over. Nobody there. Nice shotgun drop kick.
Oh, finally.
Took BOJACK off of his feet.
And for the first time, BOJACK trying to find his feet here is Vince Diamond. Here we go.
Here we go. Going for the diamond cutter.
Whoa! Swinging it around.
Got all of it.
And that's one diamond that cuts deep. BOJACK in real trouble here.
Here we go. Once again for the top rope.
Oh, no.
Caught him in a headlock variation, but turn it around. Here we go. Uranage slam, and I think the ring just dented in from that slam.
And here we go. 1, 2. Oh my goodness!
Diamond is showing such fortitude.
What does it take to keep him down tonight?
Oh, and I think BOJACK is gonna crush this Diamond with his bare hands, locking in a headlock on the center of the ring. Oh, now even wrenching back on the nose, on the lips.
And look at this, Vince Diamond saying no, doing everything he can, but man, he is so dead center in that ring. No ropes anywhere near him.
BOJACK once again putting that massive freight behind that headlock. Such a simple move, such force.
Yeah, imagine, folks, if you will, a 350-pound man with expertise in wrestling has wrapped their arm around you and is now taking their entire body and lifting it and letting the weight slam down on your neck. That's what's happening.
It looks like Diamond. The referee's checking.
2.
If he reaches a 3, that would be considered a knockout here at Shogun.
Nope. 2. Trying. And folks, oh my goodness!
Diamond digging in deep.
Half an inch. And look at this, doing everything he can to make his feet.
There we go. Way to go and get out of that headlock. And now another jawbreaker from Diamond.
Oh, the candy store, folks. Here we go, off the ropes.
Oh my God! Spinebuster on BOJACK. 1, 2.
Ooh, quick. 2 count there by Vince Diamond. Referee almost had his hand for the 3 there.
Way to turn that around.
And how impressive is it? Vince Diamond lifting up the mighty BOJACK for a spine buster.
Here we go. Diamond now trying to go for something, but...
Oh, big ball stunner there almost. Roll up!
1, 2.
Oh Oh my goodness, almost snuck away with one, and how furious would BOJACK have been if that was the case?
I mean, Diamond has been very impressive.
Oh no, gets caught!
But not enough. Took him around the world and slammed him right in the center of the ring.
And my goodness, Vince Diamond has spent a good portion of this match on his back looking up, trying to figure out what he has to do to fell the giant.
I think BOJACK is not quite done. He wants to put an exclamation mark on this match. He wants to end it in such a powerful ability.
And folks, I don't know if you've ever had 350 pounds dropped on your chest, but this is not going to end well for Vince Diamond.
Ryan CROWE
trying to hype up his former opponent.
Wow, what's Ryan doing out here? I mean, again, after the battles that CROWE and Diamond had together, being the equalizer.
Powerbomb, a distraction from CROWE.
1, 2, 3.
Hang on! Hang on!
Oh, that wasn't it. What? I think that was it.
They're calling it! No! And BOJACK furious!
Wow!
Oh my goodness, he snuck away with one! The distraction! And look at this, all of a sudden,
my God. Oh,
CESAR ASHUR!
Oh, and Diamond's going after CESAR now!
Ryan CROWE, Vince Diamond!
Oh!
And look at this, working in tandem as two people who fought each other that often can.
Diamond and CROWE, I mean, we had an inkling. We kind of felt like after Samurai Slam, after that huge battle, the mutual respect between both these gentlemen.
And listen, hey, the anger, the frustration, you can tell. BOJACK's always on the hit, always on the precipice, the edge of madness.
Well, the Den has, the Den might have to go back to the drawing board, might have to go back to their old stomping grounds in the tag division.
Oh my goodness.
Because there might be a young upstart team on their tail.
Ryan CROWE, Vince Diamond.
Incredible.
Wow. What a way to kick off the night.
I got goosebumps already, and that's the first match of a huge night here tonight at Super Shogun.
And folks, we saw him last show. ASHTON Adonis took on Brandon Day, and truly, it was the talk of the town. Afterwards, I had the chance to talk to many of our Super Shogun fans, and man, were they impressed with this young individual.
Astonishing ASHTON Adonis, the end-all be-all, coming from the Ohio region and making another appearance here at Super Shogun after wowing folks last month at Postmortem.
And he has had the unfortunate luck of drawing none other than the crippler himself, TATE Manson.
I mean, originally this match was announced to be against Backwoods Bam, and unfortunately, part's subject to change.
Yeah, Backwoods Bam couldn't make it, but if you're going to replace a crazy person, you're going to do it with a crazy person, and they have done so.
Tell me a little bit about TATE Manson.
Yeah, I mean, well, you can tell by looking at the man, very unhinged, a dirty player, does whatever he can to get the job done. Look for things like eye rakes, low blows, trips, anything he can do to get these slight advantages. Where ASHTON Adonis is all smooth and technique, TATE is gritty. He's getting your face, beat you up. That isn't to say that he can't be technical. TATE can go with anybody, but he's somebody you got to watch out for. He's so unorthodox. You can tell in the way he moves. Look at the way he's getting in the ring, for goodness sake.
I mean, it's a very dirty, grungy, gritty style of TATE Manson. And like you said, ASHTON Adonis, everything is so smooth, it's so polished. prominent places in the Ohio region, Ohio Valley Wrestling, and so forth. Even though he's only been in the business for maybe a little over 2 years, he looks like $1 million.
Yeah, he looks like an Adonis, doesn't he?
He really does. Chipped away from the Greek, artists back hundreds of years ago is ASHTON Adonis.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got the physique for it. He's got the technique for it. But does he have the mind? Because the crippler, Tate Manson, he lives up to his reputation. They don't call him the crippler for nothing.
We're going to kick things off with our second match of the evening here at Super Shogun. And right off the bat, you called it, JLC.
Look at
how dirty, gnarly he is in his offense.
Very first collar elbow tie up, and he gives him a kick, and then head butts his back. Who sees that? But I bet you it hurt.
I mean, he's going to throw everything in the kitchen sink at someone like Adonis, and a very nice chop there reverberating here at the Dragon's Den.
Heard it here at the commentation station as loud as can be through the headsets here, and ASHTON Adonis now.
Ooh, there we go. And now a chop of Adonis's own. Look at him. Look at the pose. Look at the
second one.
The striations. Look at the musculature of Adonis here.
Yeah, just the way they move, it's so interesting. Oh, a third one, and a beautiful drop kick.
Look at that drop kick.
And all of a sudden, ASHTON Adonis in firm control here as Tate Manson dances around the ring.
And like taking the slick rights there from Adonis and revving it up, ducking out of the way, a little rope-a-dope and an elbow for his troubles.
And the crippler finds himself in the corner trying to find his feet here.
I mean, this has been already a great showcase for someone who's still brand new to the Shogun audience, and that's why Super Shogun is something very special here in Michigan, here in the Midwest, here in the wrestling scene, as a picture-perfect spine buster there by Adonis, and now just a kick to the throat, a little unorthodox violence himself.
Yeah, I mean, they both move very weird. Adonis is so tall, got such lanky limbs, long arms, long legs. He uses them so well. His fluidity is impressive.
I mean, backwards Bam would have been maybe a little bit of test for him. I mean, we saw how impressive Bam was during the Graveyard Gauntlet, but he is not here. But Tate Manson wants to make a name not only for himself, but also someone who's a newcomer to Shogun, like Adonis.
Yeah, look at this ASHTON Adonis using the ropes to not only drop kick Tate Manson, but then kind of bounce himself out of the ring.
Just again, so fluid. Just like pouring water, like almost like a waterfall is the movements of Adonis.
Oh, and look at this. Tate Manson, I think he managed a low blow there on ASHTON Adonis that the referee didn't quite see.
I mean, if the referee doesn't see it, it doesn't really count, and someone like Tate Manson will skirt around all the rules, but here, he's not going to skirt around like Adonis and going right into this pillar.
Suicide dive, both on the outside.
I didn't like how both of those men just kind of crippled around the pillar here at the venue at the Dragon's Den Productions.
Yeah, pillar is made of stone underneath that the wooden outline, and then of course all of our floors are concrete. Nothing pretty about landing on the outside.
Yeah, just everything hurts here, and once again, must have not hurt that bad, but he's gonna just go bite and taking a bite out of ear, and now going for a belly to belly there.
Super belly to belly suplex, ASHTON Adonis. Dead center of the ring.
Oh, here we go. One.
Kick out after one. Wow.
A normal man would have a hard time kicking out of that, but it seems like ASHTON Adonis, the name fits.
Absolutely. And Tate Manson now on top of him, punching him, biting him. And now finally releasing, only to come back to the well with boots to the ribs.
And once again, Tate Manson just almost the antithesis of everything ASHTON Adonis is. But Adonis is taking out the trash that Tate Manson seems about got ready in, it seems.
And look at this. ASHTON Adonis was going for a crossbody. Tate Manson, he somehow scouted it and just sort of rolled out of the way.
And yeah, when you are in that gritty mentality, when you live in the gutters, you know how to fight, and that's what Tate Manson is doing. Nothing pretty about anything he's been doing.
No, not pretty, but certainly effective as ASHTON Adonis once again, center of the ring, struggling to find his feet.
Only weird if it doesn't work.
That's
and
right.
It seems like it's all working for Manson.
And here comes Manson through the rope here, it looks like.
Oh, from the outside of the ring to the inside with a shoulder tackle there, and now Manson in control.
Beautiful springboard there as he goes into a headlock. Referee Eric Cherry in a great position.
Cherry checking on Adonis, making sure he doesn't see a knockout here, and once again,
look at this, so smart.
Very smart to take the weight behind the headlock and then just kind of lean back into it.
Yeah, now all of a sudden ASHTON Adonis, who was on his knees and maybe could have used the power of his legs, his feet to get to the ropes, all of a sudden those are rendered useless, and now he has to carry more of Manson's weight.
It's hard to get back to a vertical base if you're in that horizontal prone position, but Adonis just got back up like it was nothing, and now fighting back, getting some revenge after the last few minutes of assault by Manson.
Ducks a right hand.
Whoa! Beautiful enziguri from Adonis.
Way high.
Oh, look at this springboard. Going for some sort of springboard maneuver, but Manson saw it coming, got out of the way, and once again, continuing the attack. It looks like butterflying, trapping the arms here.
Wow, I saw he might go for a double arm DDT there, but instead it was a suplex.
2 count there from Cherry.
Beautiful underhook suplex there by the crippler Tate Manson.
Definitely, and Manson, if he continues this, so it could be crippling the likes of Adonis, and that is not a way to end such a already young upstart career of Adonis.
But look at Manson from behind looking to hook him up. Potentially another German suplex here, something like that.
Oh,
you could hear elbow collide with the side of his head.
He might have knocked him out, got him right in the temple of Manson. Adonis just fighting back with those long legs. There we go, dives, ducks under the way from that dive from Manson. A nice clothesline, taking off maybe loosen up a filling there. And there's another one. Here we go. See what Adonis has in mind now. Off the ropes is Manson. Goes right in there with just an elbow, just knocking the block off of Manson.
And now look at this Adonis trying really hard to get himself back into this, get the crowd hyped, get his energy up.
Oh, he's gonna try to knock Manson out. He's pulling down the leg covering, so it's bone to bone. It's a knee to maybe the skull here. Oh, nobody home. Pool was empty. Manson saw it, and Manson's gonna put it away. Oh, whoa, what a hook kick.
Yeah, crazy spinning back hook kick, wild.
1, 2. Wow.
Folks, a 3 count, I mean, it was a breath away. It was so close, too close to count, almost.
Just that sick, wild hook kick there. And I think the crippler is about to put it away here. Manson's got his man in his sights. Oh!
Adonis caught him with a knee to the skull as he was coming in.
1, 2, 3.
That is it.
Did you hear it?
My God!
Knee to bone.
Wow. And once again, ASHTON Adonis showing why he belongs here in the locker room of Super Shogun Wrestling.
ASHTON Adonis, definitely a man in 2026 that I think we should have our eye on.
Absolutely.
Adonis getting his first win here at Super Shogun, and he's going to put a lot of people on notice.
Yeah, if they're in the back right now watching, I have to assume most of the roster is paying close attention to Adonis.
We continue here from Beyond the Grave for Super Shogun JLC. CJ Owen on the call. Thank you so much for joining us.
3 more titles on the line coming up soon.
What's up, everybody? Dirt Sheet Dan here with ASHTON ADONIS, fresh off his victory against TATE MANSON. First of all, congratulations. Definitely a step in the right direction here at Shogun. I gotta know, what's next for the end-all be-all?
What's next? Hey, up a little bit. Look me in the eyes when we're talking. Man, you have good eyes. But what's next for the end-all be-all? The most astonishing man here to ever step in, Shogun. Championship. I don't care if it's a Samurai Championship. I don't care if it's against one of my good buddies in the business, Anthony TOATELE. Whoever it is, whoever holds a championship here at Super Shogun, you've officially been on the most astonishing notice possible, because not only here, but everywhere, I am, and we are, undeniably astonishing. Thank you.
Thank you.
You bastard! Jacob BRAWN! I challenge you to a rematch! Last time we met in the ring, you said I wasn't in your league. Well, this ain't no little league game, and you're not my dad! But you better show up to my game! You better show up to the game in the ring! I hear you're all meat and no potatoes. Well, I got 2 potatoes right here for you, and I'm gonna bring them to you for Thanksgiving. See you in the ring. Ah!
And folks, if you were paying attention to last show, Austin Travis came out and nearly shocked the world.
I mean, Austin Travis, the Mosh Pit prodigy, took on the former Samurai champion in Jacob BRAWN. Barely got a couple of licks in, but he wants to keep on ticking because during intermission of Postmortem, he challenged Jacob BRAWN again.
Yeah, crowd was super hot behind Austin Travis. He was doing incredible, but folks, Jacob BRAWN is just not somebody that you beat lightly. And so Austin Travis, now with a little more experience under his belt, wants to give it another go. He thinks he's got a better strategy this time.
I mean, Austin Travis is going to give everything he's got. He's going to get the power of punk and rock and metal to slam against an opponent. But Jesse, I got a question for you. Are you hungry?
I'm starving.
You ready?
Oh, yeah.
You're ready for some all meat and no potatoes?
Oh, baby, it's my favorite. And listen, all meat, no potatoes. Jacob BRAWN. I mean, title holder or not, he is a standard bearer here in Shogun. To beat him is a feather in anyone's cap, champion or otherwise.
A very dangerous striker, one of the masters of BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, becoming a human bear trap, trapping not only your opponent in holds, using their own force against them, but striking down with the power of 10,000 fists coming right back at you. I don't know what is going into Austin Travis's mind, taking on and challenging and re-challenging Jacob BRAWN, but this kid has got a death wish.
Yeah, he definitely has a lot of guts, a lot of heart. Maybe not so much in the brains department, but who knows? Maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're going to see something tonight that surprises us.
I mean, Jacob BRAWN, ever since Samurai Slam 3 when he lost the Samurai Championship to Anthony TOATELE, he is just now almost even just angrier.
Absolutely.
And I didn't even think that's possible. So I think Jacob BRAWN just thinks this is going to be a small meal for him.
Absolutely. Look at us messing with Austin Travis, just playing with
just pie facing Austin Travis.
And look at this, Austin Travis not having any of it.
He's got some hands for himself. He said he's gonna mash the potatoes out of Jacob Braun.
And look at this, laying elbows right in. Jacob Braun going corner to corner, trying to get away. Austin Travis giving him no quarter here.
Oh, that's a rookie move from Braun.
Yeah, it seems like it's frustration.
I mean, this is not unlike Braun. I mean, Braun's usually the aggressor. He wouldn't fall for something so simple as some of these shots we're seeing from Austin Travis.
And look at this, Austin Travis tripped him up in the corner. Cleverly done.
Here we go, but Austin Travis tried to go for a senton, but Braun saw it coming and just moved out of the way.
And Braun now quickly to his feet, gonna try to regroup here. Not the start, I'm sure he wants.
I'm sure. I mean, again, like we said, Jacob Braun is just one of those wrestlers that is no flash. It is all seriousness. There's no wasted movement. There's no having fun. When you're inside of that ring, when the bell's rung, it's work getting done.
Absolutely. All work and no play makes Braun a dull boy. Austin Travis had the upper hand, was moving things at a fast pace, and now Braun slowing things way down.
Yeah, it's a back rake. It's just all insults. And like, look at Braun. Look at the how he is built. How is he trained himself? I don't think there's an ounce of fat on that man's body. It is all toned up. It's all dangerous. And now concentrating on those like I said, those porterhouse-sized fists of Braun beating into Travis.
Yeah, all meat, no potatoes. That's the reason. Look at that. Oh, lean and mean, eye rake. Austin Travis trying to fight back in, but dang. And look at this, referee R.D. Stone, ref boy R.D.
No, he was a chef last month because it's Halloween.
Right.
Remember?
Chef ref. Ref boy R.D. R.D. Stone doing everything he can to try to keep things civil here.
Here we go. A nice chop there.
You can tell high up on the chest, thick thud there, deep into the hollow of his chest.
See, it's not the loud chops you got to be worried about. It's the thuds.
Yeah.
And that's what you heard. It's just the thuds.
Yeah,
the chest being caved in.
Slaps don't feel good, but the thuds hit you deep. They reverberate your whole chest. Beautiful.
As Braun is reminding everybody about all the meat this man holds. And I know that Braun wants to get back into the title picture.
Absolutely.
And I only feel like it's just a matter of time he gets back there. But I think he's spending the rest of the 2025 just being, well, a bastard.
A bastard. The bastard. Austin Travis, elbows, trying to fire his way back into this.
Again, no wasted movements from Braun.
And look at this, Braun going for a German suplex. Travis getting out of it.
The heart of Austin Travis being on display, creating some space against Braun, and Travis now going for the second rope, but you took your eyes off of somebody like Braun. You're in trouble.
He's just so smart. His ring presence is so complete.
Again, like I mentioned, it's that BJJ influence where you wait for your opponent to mess up and then you spring on the attack. It's not about offense. It's turning somebody else's offense into your own offense. It's the idea of like, why are you hitting yourself?
Yep. Yeah, you talked about a bear trap earlier. That's it exactly. You just wait till they put their foot in and then the trap gets set. And Austin Travis, he went high flying and Braun was waiting for it. And once again, slow, methodical. Gonna pick Austin Travis apart.
Here we go. Braun continuing the assault. It's just every shot he takes against Austin Travis. It's just so dangerous, and you just hear the thumps. But Travis is trying to fight through, and like, I gotta give it to the kid.
Yeah, just relentless energy. It's like Jacob Braun can't keep up with it.
I mean, almost. Braun is just swatting him off like a mosquito, but he ain't gonna get done yet. But a headbutt by Braun. Off the ropes, here we go. Oh! Travis fighting back.
Back and forth, these two doing everything they can.
Nice hook kick there by BRAWN. Oh, excuse me, by Travis.
And now Austin Travis back up on his feet, trying to get the hype going.
The heavy metal maniac wants to put it away, but BRAWN gonna turn it around. Escapes it, there he goes. Bear hug from the human bear trap in the center of the ring.
And Austin Travis, every single time it seems like he's starting to get a little bit of momentum. Jacob BRAWN is there to thwart it.
And I think that's the strategy. It's like, why use all of your energy for the assault, whether you can just turn it around very quickly and take any wind out of the sails.
Ooh, Austin Travis, 2 arm drops, but not a third.
Here we go, using that mosh pit mentality of Austin Travis fighting back. Got BRAWN on his shoulders. What is going on? Oh, a neck breaker there.
Beautifully done.
Wow. Good execution from the head.
1, 2.
2 count there. Wow.
Travis, he almost stole one there. And Jacob BRAWN, boy, if he woke up from that, how angry would he have been?
I mean, Jacob BRAWN's already just a menace already just an awful individual to deal with, but making him angry,
Yeah.
you will never hear the end of it.
You walk up to a beehive. They're already agitated, and then you anger them further. That's what he's doing right now.
Well, let's see if Austin Travis trying to take down the beehive here on the top rope.
Oh! Carries him through. Oh, no!
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's it. Austin Travis, high risk, high reward. And
High
look at
risk
this.
and high reward, but no reward was given because the meal was served by Jacob BRAWN. And again, we talked about using someone else's momentum against them, and that's why Jacob BRAWN has been so successful in Super Shogun and will continue being successful in Shogun.
Yeah, I mean, masterful game plan. And look at this, Jacob BRAWN making his way to the back. Oh my goodness.
I know I can beat you. If you want to keep me down, you're gonna have to kill me.
Unwise words here.
That might have been his final words. I don't know if it's heart or brains that Austin Travis has, but
Hang on, Jacob BRAWN. This is just not smart decision. No.
really,
Going for a handshake, no way.
yeah. Oh, I gotta give it to Austin Travis. I like the gumption of this kid,
Absolutely.
but he's known as the bastard for a reason.
Look, I don't want to be rude or nothing. It just seems like Austin Travis is maybe a bit naive.
Naive is the best word to describe it, yes.
You got to understand the way the game works, my friend. A lot of potential, a lot of heart, love it. But man, you just do not shake hands with the bastard himself.
I mean, live to fight another day, and I think that's what Austin Travis will have to do.
What is next for the Mosh Pit Prodigy? We will see. Folks, still coming up, Tag Team Championship action. 2 different singles titles and the Onikage.
The Onikage
That's
going to be on the line, which is very interesting, but the challenge has been set, but more on that in a bit. We will see the first of our title defenses here tonight in just moments away.
What's up, everybody? Dirt Sheet Dan here with Jacob BRAWN. First of all, congratulations on your victory tonight. But did you really have to low blow Austin Travis after you guys' match?
I low blowed him to prove a point. He doesn't want to stay down. I'll make him stay down.
I mean, you have to admit he gave you a fight tonight, and you didn't really give him a straight answer, so I gotta know, are you gonna give him his third match?
No. I've beaten him twice. What left do I have to prove? I'm Jacob BRAWN. I want my title back. Anthony TOATELE, I'll see you soon.
How could you, Pete Daddy Dollar, is a phrase that I have become accustomed to hearing, more rhetorical than anything else. How could I? Why don't you ask how could we? I am one half of the Midnight Vice, the hottest team in Super Shogun Wrestling, and you can deny that all you want, but we're undeniable. That's why we get another tag team title opportunity tomorrow night. Because as much as the crowd hates us, you love to boo us. All we want is money, power, and those tag team titles. And I bet you thought we're not going to have to see these two again because Pete Daddy Dollar is going to be fined and suspended. Well, last night, if you didn't hear, CEO James Dillinger, who I know personally, issued a statement. Go ahead and listen.
What am I going to do about Pete Daddy Dollar attacking someone? Absolutely nothing. But hey, he attacked a female referee. So, he's an equal opportunist? Pete Daddy Dollar is a feminist in my book. He's tired of being held back, and that is the last thing that's going to happen when I'm in charge.
You can't fine me. You can't suspend me. Midnight Vice, we'll see you all tomorrow night when we finally take those tag team titles away from Oh So Delicious once and for all. Until then, schmucks, see ya.
What's up, everybody? Dirt Sheet Dan here with the Shogun Tag Team Champions, Oh So Delicious. Now, after a rocky start to you guys' first title defense, you guys are running it back with Midnight Vice. What are you guys' thoughts?
Well, obviously, the first title defense, yeah, we won, but not the way we wanted to win. We want to go out there and prove that we're the best tag team in Super Shogun and prove that we really are deserving of these tag titles. So we're excited that we get our hands on them tonight and not leave any room for doubt that we're going to be victorious.
What about you, Cake Monster?
Cake. That's right.
Okay, well,
That's right.
My next question is, how do you guys feel that there's no action being taken against Pete Daddy for attacking the official in you guys' match?
You know, Pete just proved the kind of man that he is. He's displayed his character by hitting not only a woman, but a woman referee in our match. Completely unnecessary, but that's the kind of guy him and Cruz are. So, honestly, I'm glad we get the chance to get our hands on him again tonight. Because after what he did to not just her, but to the Cake Monster and I, let's just say he's going to get his just desserts.
Well, good luck to you guys tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Super Shogun Tag Team Title Match. This match is scheduled for with a 15-minute time limit. Ready. Introducing and entering the arena from South Bend, Indiana, and your Richard country, weighing in at 200.
Well, the two men, probably the most hated individuals in Super Shogun. Roberto Cruz up front, Pete Daddy Dollar behind him. They are Midnight Vice, and it seems like we have to be on our best behavior because joining us,
None other than new CEO, James Dillinger. Hello,
Mr.
James.
James Dillinger. Hello, sir.
Welcome, new boss.
If I may, I'm just out here because in my eyes, these guys should have already had the tag team titles. It's more this Brody booking. So I'm just out here to make sure everything's square.
Okay.
Well, not for nothing, but I feel like the booking at Shogun was pretty consistent, fine.
And that's where you're wrong, but you're entitled to your opinion. It's not a good one.
Well, nonetheless, booking aside, Midnight Vice is trying to get another shot at the Tag Team Championships after the actions of Pete Daddy Dollar hitting an official, causing a disqualification.
She had it coming, did she not?
No,
I feel
I
like
don't think so.
I feel like that it's
her job.
She's doing her job. She's an unbiased professional.
I feel like you're viewing this from a different perspective than I am.
And look at this, our tag team champions. Oh, so delicious. Taking the title off of Straight Outta Saginaw a few shows ago. And folks, they have been very effective as our tag team champions, defending twice now. This will be their third title defense.
Camden Francis, the cake monster, and giving some desserts to the fans, the holders of the tag team katanas. Oh, so delicious.
And look at this, Midnight Vice already getting up to their despicable ways. So what you're telling me, CEO James Dillinger.
Well, first of all, I'm noticing I didn't get a snack cake there.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't either.
We never do.
We never do. So, can we add that to the budget?
If you're trying to impress your new boss, would you not give him a snack cake?
Right. Can we get a snack cake budget for the desk?
Look, I don't want to look past the fact that the people you are championing to hold the titles here just attacked our current champions before the bell rang on the outside.
I mean,
what is wrong with that?
I mean,
it's
they have the drive. They have the drive to get the title.
I mean,
that's the kind of people we want.
I don't want to play the centrist here.
And here we go.
Like,
match is officially underway.
I mean, that is Jesse. That is a slight good strategy. Catch somebody off guard.
And look at this: 1, 2, kick out after 2. Cake Monster already back in control here. But you're right. It is a good strategy.
It is a good strategy. I mean, it's
an
not
excellent strategy. What do you mean good? That's perfect strategy.
Not the prettiest move. Whoa! But that was very pretty and nice, using the tag team dominance of Oh So Delicious, and really ever since Samurai Slam, these two young men have really turned it on their head. They've really locked it in, as the kids say.
Yeah, Camden Francis, he went through it a little bit. Definitely lost a little bit of his fun, got a little bit more serious. Apparently, that's what the tag team needed, because since then, they've been on a roll.
But Pete Daddy Dollar is very dangerous inside of that ring, and obviously being in the corner of Roberto Cruz, who took the career of one of the greatest here in Shogun.
Yep, J.J. Hughes, unfortunately. Oh, no, miscommunication there.
And that's why Pete Daddy Dollar is so dangerous inside of that ring. And as much as they can be very scummy, they have shown now how dangerous they can work as a unit.
Yeah, obviously I follow a lot of the wrestlers. I follow their Instagrams, their Facebooks, things like that. Pete Daddy Dollar, I mean, dirty player, all that, definitely. But man, has he been putting the work in the gym.
Player?
I mean,
he cheats pretty frequently.
When is he cheating?
I mean, he literally attacked the champions before the match started. It's against the rules.
I mean, Mr. Dillinger.
Your rules and my rules are different.
I mean, Mr. Dillinger, I mean, you are now the new CEO. It has been announced.
There's going to be a lot of changes around here.
Is there anything you can share with us at this time about what some of the changes that you're going to, what's going to be in effect? What can we expect from you and your leadership?
Like this.
Maybe some unbiased commentary to start with.
I mean,
look
look
at that.
He was literally just choking him on the ropes.
Okay, and
the referee had to count to stop him.
Did he stop before the 5 count?
This time, yeah.
And then that's legal, is it not?
I mean,
exactly. Apparently, you don't know the rules, and I do.
I mean, sadly, he's not wrong. A nice suplex there from Dollar.
Why does the 5 count exist if he can't use it?
I mean, I can't argue. I can't argue with that strategy. They have until 5, and if they break it, they are not disqualified. The match continues. It's not the prettiest moves in the book, but it's still effective.
Roberto Cruz getting a tag.
There we go, and it is effective. It's now Midnight Vice in control, and Bad News Cruz in the driver's seat.
Is he looking much like a champion right now? Because I don't think so.
Hasn't really had a chance to tag in his partner. It's not how it begins and how it ends. But listen, I always try to be unbiased on commentary. Whoever the best man is, may they win. I'm happy to have either partner as champions. I just like a good, clean game.
Going downstairs and now showing some brutality as Roberto Cruz continues.
Beautifully done here is Camden Francis. I mean, he is in the total wrong corner right now.
And here we go, once again using the ropes and going up to that 5 count and not breaking the 5 count.
There you go, perfect.
And here we go, Roberto Cruz now.
Oh, once again, Camden Francis.
And that's a lot of meat going across the throat, the neck, the skull there on the ropes. And now, once again, a tag in $2.
And P. Daddy Dollar frustrated by the lack of competition, apparently.
I mean, in Dillinger, you've graded, these two men. What do you see in Midnight Vice? What do you see about these two people? Why do you think they would be great tag team champions?
I don't know much about either one of them. I'm just getting familiar with the product of these two. I don't have much of a history with either one of them.
Okay.
But I like the tactics. I like that Pete did not equal opportunist. He did not pull a punch because.
So you like that he hit a female referee?
Why does it have to be female and male? Why does it have to be?
Well, you said equal opportunity. That's what I thought you were referring to.
It's a referee. Why can't a referee just be a referee?
I mean, and Camden Francis was about to give an equal opportunity beat down to Midnight Vice, but Pete Daddy Dollar stopped it, and now Dollar in control, trying to cash in and get a victory and win these tag title katanas.
I like this Pete Daddy. He seems like somebody I could be friends with.
And Camden Francis has been in there an awfully long time.
Camden Francis really feeling it and getting a back right from Cruz.
Cake Monster finally back up in their corner after getting knocked down. And look at this, literally mocking them.
Mocking and then just shoving down. Nothing pretty about anything about Midnight Vice.
No, insult and injury.
They are just bad to the bone.
And look at this.
And here we go, Cake Monster trying to get inside of the ring, and the referee doing his job to separate them, and now
look at this.
It's the opportunity for Midnight Vice.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's the stuff I like to see.
Okay. I think we're starting to get a good view of who our new CEO is.
This is great tag team wrestling.
Right here, dude. Come on.
I think Pete Daddy is a great tag team wrestler. I've heard that he held a tag team championship for almost 3,000 days. I don't remember who his partner was.
3,000 days.
But he was never beaten for the titles.
Wow.
His partner was never beaten for the title. They're not the champions somehow, but almost 3,000 days. I don't know who that guy was, but he was probably a good wrestler too.
As Roberto Cruz.
Camden Francis, dead center of the ring in real trouble here. Trying to fight back.
Revving up and trying to go into the midsection of Roberto Cruz.
He's finally showing us something. He hasn't done anything this whole match.
That's true. Midnight Vice has been in control and a very nice variation of the Michinoku driver, but
Cake Monster had to come save his partner, I think.
He wasn't even tagged in. Why is he even in the ring?
Coming in and saving your partner from getting a 3 count is very common.
Oh, so breaking the rules.
That's not even breaking any rules.
When you like the guy, that's perfectly fine. He wasn't tagged in. He shouldn't even have been in the ring. I seen a tag there. I seen a tag over here.
Tag is done to Dollar. I mean,
look, all I'm saying is it's very common to save your partner from losing.
Very common doesn't make it right. Maybe this is something wrong in the entire wrestling business, and I'm here to fix it here.
I mean,
we should be on top. We shouldn't strive to be like the rest of the wrestling business. We should strive to be the top company in the world.
I mean, that's a great goal.
Hey, I agree with you on that.
That's what every company wants to do, and it's no different here for Shogun.
Want,
it's really getting.
No, we're going to do that. There's no want here. That's what I'm here to do, is make it happen.
Well, here we go. Camden Francis
finally manages a DDT, but man, no energy left.
I mean, he just crumpled. He used any energy he did for that DDT in the center of the ring. Now both men
I think
are
this
in
guy's
rough
had
shape.
too much sugar.
And look at Cake Monster stoked in the corner. He wants in so bad.
I mean, Cake Monster does run on cake. It's in the name. So all of that sugar is about to get a sweet tooth. Once he gets tagged in, here we go. Tag into Pete Daddy Dollar. Tag into Cake Monster. And here he comes.
Oh, Cake Monster.
Hip attack in the corner. Now elbows to Dollar. Kicking Dollar into the corner as well. And a hip attack on Dollar. And another one for both members of Midnight Vice. Cake Monster really taking it on. But Cruz is now going to the second rope, and that's a whole lot of man on the second rope. But Cake Monster gonna turn it around here. Here we go. Neck breaker from the second rope.
And finally, the not legal man gets out of the ring after being in there for like 20
sidewalk slam from Dollar.
Deep six.
And a breakup from Francis.
My goodness, Midnight Vice very close to securing tag team victory here and walking away with those katanas.
What's Pete Daddy Dollar doing on the outside? He's looking for something.
I'm sure it's something totally legal.
100%.
I mean,
I don't have a problem with this.
A baseball bat?
A baseball bat. This is not a hardcore match. This is going to cause a disqualification. Who's that in the hoodie? What is going on here?
Pete doesn't even see it. Hang on.
Oh!
Whoa! Talk about low blows.
It's that crooked referee. She wouldn't have done that to a woman.
There we go.
No, she absolutely
Equal
wouldn't.
opportunity referee.
Oh, so delicious. Going for a cake sandwich in there. Oh! 1, 2, that's it.
What is going on here? Equal opportunity.
Wow.
Would she have hit a woman in the testicles? Not equal opportunity.
I don't know.
She used his gender. I just don't agree.
Well,
wow. And once again, Oh So Delicious finding a way to eke out victory and retain tag team championship here.
if that woman, that masked woman who was a referee last month during the tag title defense at Postmortem didn't get involved.
Is that some kind of revenge?
I'm just the commentator, sir. I don't know what's going on. I only know as much as you do, sir.
Things have got to change around here.
Probably
that's all
less.
I know. No, they've got to change around this place. We can't have random referees coming in to get revenge because they feel wrong.
Midnight Vice in the ring, frustration.
And so is our new CEO, James Dillinger, here at the desk.
Still to come, triple threat elimination action.
We also got the Onikage Katana on the line. CESAR ASHUR is going to be putting the prize up against the Unchained King Brandon Day in our main event. Anthony TOATELE, Rick Cartier, right here at Super Shogun.
Beyond the Grave continues next.
You guys got screwed. You got absolutely screwed. 100%. I believe in it. We will be talking about this. I feel like there might be some suspensions in line around here. Why are these guys? Why is the crowd booing the Stars?
I mean, the crowd doesn't like them.
Why? They're obviously the stars of the show. You know who I blame for this?
Who?
Benjamin Brody.
I mean,
we got absolute
now.
stars right here. He's not. And now I am, and things are going to change. We're going to see stars as champions, not what we just...
Since the schoolyard, I've never backed away from a physical conflict. Not only do I enjoy it, but retreat is something I don't consider an option. And I knew it on day one since I met you and I shook your hand. I felt it. I could feel it in the air. Everything you have done since you walked into Super Shogun, I felt it. The fans, they have felt it too. and you have created hope for everyone in Super Shogun. And that's where the problem becomes political. You understand? There's a natural order being built here, and those who try to bend it, it doesn't end well for them. And you will face the undisputed truth. In one corner, you have the option to back away like a coward, a bum. Or in the other corner, I can give you an opportunity of a lifetime. The Onikage Katana. Any championship you want, at your will. Any dream you desire. All you have to do is stand in the middle of the ring with me. And on that day, I'm gonna show you exactly who I am. On that day, I'm gonna slam your ass in this mat. It'll be a sick thud, as if human flesh met concrete. But the match won't start. Only until you shake my hand. I don't like you. You sure as hell don't like me. But you will respect everything that I've done for this business. Do you accept?
Dean of Mean. Let me start off by answering your question. I accept. No hesitation, no reservation. I don't back down from a confrontation either. But for me, it's not about bullying children in the schoolyard. It's about proving who I am as a man, as a wrestler, as an athlete, as a fighter in Super Shogun Wrestling. You talk a lot about respect. Respect is earned, not given. But I'll give you the opportunity. I'll look you dead in the eye, and I will shake your hand, and I'll give you that respect. And I expect you to fight with everything you have, because that katana is on the line, isn't it? But at the end of the day, we fight with honor and respect, because without it, this is all meaningless. And I don't tolerate disrespect easily. So, in just a few short days, I will render unto Caesar what is Caesar's, which will be my foot in your ass, and you will bow down to the unchained king.
Powerful words from both our competitors. This is going to be a monster mash of a battle. And it's now for the Onikage Katana. The katana that Caesar ASHUR beat 12 other individuals to give himself a guaranteed match whenever and wherever he would like. And he is so confident that he's going to take down and put on a line against this man, the Unchained King, Brandon Day.
And what does it say about the mindset of Caesar ASHUR that he has just won this Onikage championship? He's basically punched his ticket to any championship title he wants, and instead he is putting it on the line just to draw out the likes of the Unchained King.
I mean, I don't know what he's trying to draw out. I mean, Brandon Day has come into the Super Shogun and really has showcased what he is made of. We remember the battles against the guys like Rick Cartier. We've seen the last month against ASHTON ADONIS. Brandon Day is really, again, we talk about who's hungry here in Shogun going into 2026. Brandon Day is one of those men that really has wowed so many in Shogun, and now he is trying to propose respect, power, and all of what he believes in his very soul against the likes of someone like Caesar ASHUR, who we've seen in tag team competition, in singles competition, not afraid to do anything and everything to get the victory.
Absolutely, and Brandon Day, I mean, since he's come in here, he has shown the fact that he is a crafty veteran, that he's strong, that he has will, that he has got all of the tools necessary to climb to the very top of the ladder. And let me tell you something, if he steals the Onikage title, or the Onikage katana tonight, Brandon Day could very quickly find himself from being one of the newest members of the Shogun roster to being one of its champions.
CESAR ASHUR in tow with his brother in arms, the mighty BOJACK, and his lovely mistress, known only as Tragedy.
And Tragedy, of course, coming in handy in the past for these two. And what role will she play tonight as both her and BOJACK circle the ring that CESAR ASHUR is about to enter?
I mean, and CESAR ASHUR doesn't need the muscle. You remember at Samurai Slam, he defeated 4 people at once.
Yeah, how about this? When we just did the Graveyard Gauntlet, not only did he win and was one of the first people to come out, but he had by far the most eliminations. I mean, this guy is on a legendary run right now.
And he holds a key. He holds the sword to plunge into the heart of any of our champions. We don't know if it's oh so delicious. We don't know if it's possibly Anthony TOATELE if he's successful later tonight. We don't know if it's Eric Surge if he is successful later tonight.
And folks, let's be clear. The winner of this match has 2 opportunities tonight to win a championship if they want.
It is anybody's game, and as soon as CESAR ASHUR won that katana, we knew that everybody in Shogun would be on high alert.
Absolutely.
And once again, CESAR ASHUR, what he was saying, I will shake your hand. And Brandon Day is more than happy to shake the hand. Sign of professionalism, sign of respect. But these two are massive individuals. As we are getting yelled at by the mighty BOJACK.
Yeah, BOJACK losing earlier, definitely unhinged right now.
Very not in a good mood, as we saw earlier tonight. Losing to Ryan Diamond.
Vince Diamond.
Vince Diamond, excuse me.
It's all right.
Different diamonds. Point being.
And look at this. Both of these two, collar and elbow tie up. Now they're doing a little bit of back and forth here. Brandon Day, very technical. His chain wrestling is off the chain, unchained, you might say.
I mean, the unchained King Brandon Day is really akin to a lot of those technical aspects. And when we talk about technical wrestling, it is almost a lost art in the American wrestling scene, but it's still something of backbone in the places like Japan, like Britain, like a lot of those foreign entities that you come in back into the bare basics here in pro wrestling in today's scene, and you showcase how effective these holds, these moves, these suplexes, these battles.
Yeah, and I mean, Brandon Day, he's got everything, right? He doesn't just have the technique and all of that. He has the look of it. He's old school, down to his boots and trunks, and the way he moves in the ring, and man, is it effective.
Brandon Day is a very impressive specimen, but so is CESAR ASHUR. CESAR ASHUR not only has power, but the amount of power he goes with his speed is quite impressive. But once again, Brandon Day showcasing that technical wrestling style. Turned that headlock around and do an armbar, holding the wrist, using the momentum against ASHUR. Now concentrating that knee into the arm, into the ligament, and where the arm meets the socket of the shoulder on a human.
Here's what's crazy, folks. Wow, beautiful trick. Is that both of these men, while technical, they're also strong. They're powerhouses. They have big moves in their arms
as hell,
and they haven't used any of them yet. Right now, it's just a little one-up. They are just getting started, folks.
And we both see BOJACK and Tragedy on the outside, just kind of talking smack to the referee. But once again, Brandon Day on the offense, and we know how much control he has in a lot of these holds, how much, concentration it takes to put these holds in. He doesn't break for even a second.
No, CESAR just stood up to try to reverse things, and Brandon Day automatically adjusted all of the stuff to affect him even worse.
And here we go, and CESAR tried to go for a right hand, and once again, Day saw it coming and turned it right around.
Yeah, working on all of the ligaments of Caesar Asher. Those arms, those legs, he's really trying to break them down. And Chef Stone right there, making sure all the action stays clean, and it has so far.
And once again, Caesar going to the face of Day, and once again, I mean, Brandon Day is all about showing respect inside of that professional wrestling circle, but unfortunately, Caesar Asher just likes the victory and just likes to punish.
Yeah, he started with a handshake, but folks, when the going got tough, we saw.
Look at that beautiful drop kick from Day.
Just no space to complete that. That was a beautiful, perfect vertical.
And he snapped it off.
Perfectly freaking vertical.
Again, it's the concentration that is the key of someone like Brandon Day. He doesn't lose focus for a second, because the moment he loses focus he doesn't even know what would be happening. And look at that, trapping the arm and using the arms and the ropes.
Caesar's in trouble. The only problem with this maneuver is you only have to the count of 4. If you stay past the 5 count, you are going to get disqualified for holding them up on the ropes. But boy, those 4 seconds, the amount of damage it does.
And you saw Brandon he stared down BOJACK, but that was the opportunity that Asher needed to take down Day.
Yeah, Brandon Day, he's got so many obstacles in front of him. Caesar Asher, an obstacle in and of itself that is almost insurmountable, but then on the outside, we have 2 shadows lurking.
The mighty BOJACK, tragedy, both in the corner of Caesar Asher. And again, it's not like they need to be here. It's not like Caesar needs the help.
Right.
We know how impressive Caesar Asher has been. And again, of all the victories, not only in Super Shogun, but across the wrestling circuit, Asher and BOJACK, whether they are singles or tag team, they have shown how impressive they have become.
All that to say, Brandon Day has a great opportunity to win the Onikage title tonight, but the odds are heavily stacked against him. Caesar Asher has done a great job making sure that he has control of this fight.
And I wouldn't even breathe a sigh of relief if Brandon Day would end up winning the Onikage Katana, because again, it's a championship match of any sort. I would assume that the holder would cash that into.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm sure the Onikage wouldn't be used to just pull a match on somebody on the beginning of the match card. You know?
Yeah, I really want to fight Rick Cartier tonight. I'm going to use the katana. No, just ask him.
Yeah. I mean, you could use it against Rick Cartier if he's successful against Anthony Toatele later tonight.
Absolutely.
So in theory, your example could work.
And look at this. Caesar Asher reverse it. Brandon Day down right now. Holding the lower middle back. Struggling to his feet. This is exactly where Caesar needs him to be.
The spine is meeting where the hips are, so every time that you stand up, you just feel that little twinge.
And folks, you saw the force of that throw. It moved the entirety of the ring.
And here we go, Caesar Asher again, not afraid to skirt around the rules and get everything done. It's all about violence that Caesar Asher is all about. It is all about punishment.
Yeah, maximum damage.
It is all about, like you said, maximum damage, as he's now just clubbing the likes of Brandon Day, who, again, no slouch.
No. And look at this, Brandon Day in some serious trouble here. Caesar Asher mounts him, slamming fists right down into his face.
He's really just shaking up the demons inside of Brandon Day. Really waking everything up inside of Brandon Day, but he's still trying to do his best to get out of this. Again, shot after shot into the lower back.
Here's what's crazy is Caesar, he's so explosive all the time. He just is relentless. You think?
As a battle yell from Asher really was kind of the opportunity. Again, that's like why Brandon Day is someone who's very successful in his going throughout wrestling. I mean, while he is not on in a great spot right now, it's just the concentration he has.
Caesar scouted that.
Jesus.
Well done. Picks him up for a scoop slam. Very close to a 3 count there. Brandon Day managing to get that left shoulder up at the last moment.
As ASHUR kind of surprised about what's going on, but he's talking to his compatriots,
trying to figure out a strategy that they put the Unchained King away. And it looked like he was gesturing that he was going to go up top.
I think it's no secret.
Oh no!
He's using that chain that Brandon Day came out with and just tossed it to BOJACK. I don't know if it's insult to injury. Here we go.
Probably not a good thing.
We know that BOJACK is and ASHUR not afraid to go up top and get a little high flying. I think we're about to go to see the Eyes of March, the signature moonsault from ASHUR.
Oh, he lands it on his feet.
Wow. There we go. Brandon Day trying to go for a couple of clotheslines and missed it, but got all of that power slam and took the over 300-pound being known as CESAR ASHUR off his feet.
And look at BOJACK frustrated on the outside, watching on as his partner desperately tries to make his feet, as does Brandon Day.
And Brandon Day is now feeling himself. He's trying to wake up something inside of him to take down the being of CESAR ASHUR. Look at those rights. Oh! God.
Folks, they heard that chop all the way across America. The echoes reverberating.
Here we go. Brandon Day on the assault, trying to get more on him. A clothesline. A second clothesline. Can we go for the hat trick? Brandon Day digging in deep for this third one. Oh, and turned it around as an uppercut.
All the way from Europe. Reversal.
Brandon Day now rolls through.
Spinning heel kick.
Beautiful.
Jinx, you owe me a spacer. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, this is going to be a tasty one.
And the execution of Brandon Day now on display.
Looks like he may be going for a finish here, folks.
Oh, here we go. Going for like a chicken wing, it seems, but ASHUR just turned around. Here we go, going for it. Looks like a full Nelson slam, but not enough. Yeah, there we go. Turned it around. Decapito from ASHUR.
1, 2. Oh, I thought that could have been it. So close. Brandon Day probably going for his signature kata hajime, the Taz mission. CESAR ASHUR, of course, breaking it up.
And I think now ASHUR is calling for the end. And he's trying to end the king, known as Brandon Day.
Up he goes.
That's a lot of man on his shoulders. Here we go. Oh, Kachahame now. Looks like he's about to walk it in.
And once again, CESAR ASHUR shrugs it off.
Very smart.
Okay. Wow, there it was. GTH. GTH, it's going to hurt. And CESAR ASHUR smartly rolling to the outside of the ring. Brandon Day was this close, folks, for that Onikage title.
Smart by ASHUR to get out of the way, but now even smarter by BOJACK to get his man out of the way. Oh, Brandon Day almost one step ahead. And a meeting of the minds of the Den by Day.
And Brandon Day better get back inside of the ring before something bad happens. BOJACK, tragedy still out there.
Brandon Day on the top rope. What does he have in mind here? Oh, and BOJACK.
Hang on.
Was in the right place. And Day was at the wrong time.
And look at this, BOJACK now going over, acting like he's too hurt to do anything, as Brandon Day desperately trying to make his feet.
Referee Stone did not see anything, but here we go.
And look at this, now Brandon Day can't even make his feet now. Just fell off those cock turnbuckles, smashing
just insulting Brandon Day.
Gonads into the turnbuckle. And now CESAR ASHUR in firm control.
Constant disrespect for the likes of Brandon Day.
And the frustration boiling over, you can tell.
Brandon Day's asking ASHUR to bow, and now it's just a closed right.
Oh! And he's just choking him.
What is going on? This is not like Brandon Day.
Yeah,
Brandon Day is all about poise. It's all about just execution, and he's just...
Oh, he's not stopping.
He's just choking. He just choked out ASHTON.
And he is not stopping. Something has sent him over the edge. Shoves the referee. Eric, Jerry, we got referees coming out of the woodwork here.
This is not a look from Jay we've seen before. He's just ASHTON's choked out. He's gonna kill the man.
And folks, this is an obvious disqualification. CESAR ASHTON will keep his championship.
And I think that's one of the students of Brandon Day's school.
And look at this, backing up, trying to give him space now. What has set him off?
And the mighty BOJACK trying to...
Oh, choking him with the chain. Look at this, using his foot to knock down the knee. Brandon Day has lost it, folks.
Brandon Day has become unhinged, unchained king. It may not have been a moniker now. It's almost like something is awakened inside of Brandon Day.
And look at this.
His student
trying to speak to him, trying to get through his head. It's like he snapped.
We have never seen here in Shogun this side of Brandon Day. I don't know what got inside of Brandon Day.
And look at this. Brandon Day looking around almost like he doesn't know where he is or what happened.
Brandon Day, we spoke about Brandon Day is always so poised, always about professionalism. What he just did was not that. Was not in his style. And he almost looks like he's seeing a ghost now. And the Den all looking their wounds, but CESAR ASHTON still the holder of the Onikage katana.
And Brandon Day looking confused after absolutely losing it. But folks, the name of the game here is the fact that CESAR ASHTON still holds the Onikage katana. 2 championships still on the line tonight. 2 opportunities to cash it in and walk home with gold tonight. But what a disturbing display we saw. Brandon Day's students still trying to talk him down.
I mean, this is unlike Brandon Day. I don't understand. Brandon Day's always so poised, so professional, and now he looks like he nearly killed a man.
Absolutely.
As his student from his school, Brandon Day walks to the back. They try to get things back in order. We have a huge 3-way elimination match. Lots of bad blood, lots of intertwining stories for this match coming in here for the Ronin Championship here at Super Shogun.
Over and over again. I understood that I was handling it. The deal was... You know I can't understand when you all talk at the same time. Just one understand. Yes. That was the opportunity that I had. There was somebody out there that could have gone. Other than him. There's kids.
Your boy fought the law and your boy won! Buenos noches, Super Shogun Wrestling. You know this voice, you know this face, you know these guns. It is the saucy Ronin, saucy Samurai Saucy Josh Morris. And for the first time since Samurai Sam, I have some good news. Saucy Josh and the bomb Eric Surge went to court, and I am proud to announce that Saucy Josh Morris won the court case by default, because Eric Surge is so thick-headed he couldn't remember to show up to a virtual online court date and said it was because he didn't want to break the restraining order on an online Zoom meeting. You can't make this stuff up. College-educated athlete, my ass. However, that's not what's important. What is important is, because Saucy Josh won by default, I am once again allowed on the premises of the Super Shogun Dojo, which is where I will be November 8th. With one thing locked on my saucy eye targets, and that is Eric Surge and the Ronin Championship he stole from me back at Samurai Slam. And it seems that Super Shogun management agrees that Saucy Josh should be getting his rematch back. The only caveat is they've added that weird feather boy Ryan CROWE to the mix. Now, Ryan, I got no problems with you. Like, you can wear your eye makeup and you can wear your wings and stuff, go on to Comic-Con, do whatever you do. It's no sweat off my back. The only thing is, you got your ass whipped by Surge last month, and last I checked, you ain't ever stepped in the ring with Saucy Josh, and I almost kicked Eric Surge's head off at Samurai Slam. So tell me about the apples to oranges we're comparing here. Hey, that's maybe a little harsh because I was once a young cat, a young hungry man like you, Crow. So bring him on. Go ahead, throw him in there. In a three-way dance elimination style match, a triple threat. Eric Surge, Saucy Josh, Ryan CROWE. Ryan, you can step up and get these punches and kicks and get your booty out to the locker room and let me handle my beef with Eric Surge. All these games you've been playing, all of this gaga with the court system is gonna prove to be nothing but delaying the inevitable Surgy Pie because Saucy Josh, well, I've got a list of receipts and your boy is cashing them all out November 8th. And I am getting my Ronin Championship back. And that's a fact, Jack. You can count on that. Peace.
Bad boy, bad boy, bad boy, bad boy, feeling like Mike. Bad boy, bad boy, bad boy, bad boy, bad boy, feeling like Mike.
Three men battling a championship that really showcases the wrestling know-how, and this young man really stood toe-to-toe at Postmortem against Eric Surge, and now Ryan CROWE is going to get another chance to make a huge impact in this very young career in such an impressive showcase he has had in 2025.
Absolutely. His beautiful triple set of matches with none other than Vince Diamond. You saw him out here earlier tonight. Ryan CROWE coming out to help with the distraction against the mighty BOJACK.
Which is very interesting, and I think we should circle back on that later, but
for now, Ryan CROWE ready for triple threat action, triple threat elimination action.
So it's not one fall to a finish. You have to eliminate the other two people to become the Ronin Championship. And this man held the Ronin Championship, but lost it at Samurai Slam 3, and then was banned from last show due to a restraining order. And while Saucy Josh Morris is now back, charges dropped, ready to regain what he lost at Samurai Slam. The saucy Ronin, the saucy wrestler, the sauce boss himself, Josh Morris.
From my understanding, there was a court date to deal with it, and Eric Surge it wasn't a high priority for him. He didn't show up. The case got thrown out, and so here we are, Josh Morris, once again having the opportunity to take that Ronin Championship. But man, the man who holds it right now, Eric Surge, one of the most dominant men you will ever see. He is huge, tall, broad, but he is explosive. He's fast. He's scary. He can get it done.
And he's got probably the worst attitude in all of the locker room, hell, in all of the Midwest.
Yeah, if you're a little kid, lock up your signs because he loves to steal kids' signs and rip them in half.
Man is just a menace, but it's not. It's without showcasing how impressive he is inside of the ring. Your Ronin champion.
Former Samurai champion as well, by the way. This man has held 2 different titles here. And look at this.
Eric Surge just up. Excuse my language, a brick shithouse.
Absolutely. So many dynamics in a triple threat match, folks. You cannot win with the first pinfall, but you can certainly lose. The name of the game here is to survive until the end.
And that's perfectly said, Jesse. It's survival, because usually in a triple threat match, it's one fall to a finish. There's no disqualifications. Anything can go, and you got to keep your head on a swivel. This time, it's trying to figure out where your place is. It's trying to figure out when is the best time to get your licks in.
Yeah, I mean, this is just such, as much as technique and everything get involved, in a triple threat match, a certain percentage of it, a larger percentage of it, is definitely circumstances, game planning. What are you going to do to make things a little bit more in your favor? And then I think there's a whole lot of luck, too.
I mean, look, Josh Morris wants another taste of the katana he lost.
Absolutely.
Ryan Crow's getting another great shot in his young career. And Eric Surge just hates everybody.
Absolutely. This is going to be one for the history books, folks.
We'll take it back into the ring for the official announcements.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the triple threat elimination match for the Ronin Championship. Each contestant will be eliminated by either pinfall or submission. In the corner to my left, from Home Lake, Michigan, weighing in at 175 pounds. At 6 feet tall, he is Ryan CROWE! Again in this corner to my left, you look like one. At 186 centimeters tall, from Traverse City, Michigan, weighing approximately 3,200 ounces of saucy sauce, he is your saucy samurai. Your saucy shogun. He is saucy Josh Morris! And in the corner to my right, your reigning Ronin champion, weighing in at 295 pounds, at 6 feet 4 inches, representing Ohio Valley Wrestling, and from Hollywood, California, he is the Bomb, Eric Surge!
3 individuals all gunning for a championship with so much professional technical know-how. The holder of that championship, Katana, is definitely someone that knows what is it to be a wrestler's wrestler.
Yeah, workhorse title, for sure. Anybody who takes that title on, really what they're saying is, I have this katana, I will take on all comers. If you think that you're the best, you come show me what you can do. And Eric Surge is ready to do just that against not just one opponent, but 2.
I mean, really, he's going to probably be after everybody under the age of 15 here as well, as he's going to probably fight all of the kids and their parents. And here we go.
Waiting in the wings, CESAR ASHUR, Onikage Katana.
He could come out at any time. He could probably insert himself in this
He could
match.
make this a 4-way dance if he felt the need.
He really did, but here Ryan CROWE, almost like the little brother
Absolutely.
trying to play between these two behemoths, between Morris and Surge. Oh, and again, CROWE just almost not even a factor between these two.
Yeah, literally just an afterthought.
I mean, I would not treat CROWE lightly here as he goes off the rope. Oh, I need a Surge.
And all of a sudden, Surge removed from the ring.
The champion outside, and now it seems like Morris and CROWE might have a dynamic here.
I'm not sure. They're definitely exchanging words. Josh Morris trying to lay something out to him. And hang on.
And that is why some of the great talent here, some of these mainstay characters that you see, pay attention, here we go. Some of these mainstay characters in places like OVW, across the Midwest scene and everything. Like some of the young talent here in Super Shogun is wanting and waiting to make a statement as another knee goes to Surge's jaw. Whoa! But a saucy powerbomb from Morris. And almost eliminated CROWE.
Yeah, almost snuck away with one there. Ryan CROWE now.
And we would hate to see Ryan eat CROWE.
Ooh, so early too.
But he is wanting to make a statement here, and why else and where else you could do it against two just bad attitudes. But once again, Surge took the opportunity, saw the opening, and slammed Morris onto the outside of the side of the ring.
Very good news for Ryan CROWE, who looked like he was about to be on the receiving end of something serious from Josh Morris, now given time to actually recover in the ring, while Morris fights outside with current Ronin champion Eric Surge.
I mean, and Jesse, if you were like someone like Ryan CROWE, would you try to like interfere in this, or would you just let these two behemoths beat the crap out of each other?
Oh no! Well, he tries to insert himself. We see that was the wrong decision.
I know. I think again, maybe more. Maybe more heart than brains, but Morris so smooth from like the hot sauce he sells at the table.
And look at this, moving Eric Surge in. And listen, Eric Surge could be the first one pinned, meaning we're guaranteed a new champion.
What a wild opportunity that would be. And we
that is 3 knees to the face Eric Surge has taken so far.
His dentist is definitely going to get a phone call after this weekend.
And look at this, Josh Morris to the outside, cleverly dodging.
And I know Morris has been hungry to get inside a squared circle once again to get after Surge.
Tried to go over for an over-the-top maneuver. Eric Surge scouted it.
And here we go. Surge taking CROWE.
And he powerbombs him into Josh Morris.
The power of Eric Surge.
My God, that's why they call him the Bomb.
Explosive energy. And now Surge, you hear him, you must have lost your mind to CROWE.
Slow, methodical, tearing apart both challengers at the same time. We've heard some nasty chops tonight, folks, but my goodness, that one sounded bad. My chest hurts right now.
I'm short of breath.
Corner to corner.
And it's already, if Morris wasn't already hurting from that chop, it's definitely going chest first into the corner. I think it's got caught underneath his arm a little bit.
Right, CROWE makes his feet just in time for Eric Surge to turn his anger, his ire on him. Oh no.
This is gonna hurt. This doesn't look good. Oh my goodness. That poor child.
I mean,
and I'm going to call him a child because anybody under the age of 25 is a child.
Yeah, that's fair. I hope that child has a girlfriend who will help him when he gets home because he's going to need some ointment.
He's going to need a nice rub down for sure.
Ice.
Wow. Now a knee. knees all around.
Yeah, everybody's throwing knees tonight.
Let me get a knee for all my friends.
And listen, folks, I just want to reiterate that the 6'4", 295-pound giant just jumped into the flying knee. My goodness, the talent at Super Shogun. 295?
That's a lot of man.
I know.
There we go, and Surge will again giving everybody what a 1-4.
What my kids might call the bad finger.
Yes,
and look at this,
true.
Josh Morris doing everything he can.
I mean, Josh Morris is impressive, but I don't know if he's picking up a near 300-pound man impressive.
Quick Falcon Arrow got a 2 count.
Very nice.
Josh Morris survives. Ryan Crowe finally making his feet after that chop.
Yeah.
That caved half his chest in.
Caved my half chest in. I'm over here just trying to talk. Here we go, Surge.
Calling for this could be the beginning of the end for Crowe.
Oh,
dodges it.
Very smart by Crowe. And again, it's finding your moments for the offense.
Spinning heel kick. European.
Uppercut from Crowe. There we go, a nice clothesline from Crowe. Crowe can make himself into the history books of taking down the likes of Morris and Surge.
Drop kick to one, clothesline to the other. He's got them corner to corner right now.
This young man is trying to going for a swinging DDT.
Whoa! Tornado DDT manages to kick Morris on the way.
Get him! You know, I don't understand why Crowe's going to the top rope. He should have just pinned Surge.
Because baby, a Crowe's gotta fly.
There we go,
Oh, does it! Here we go, Josh Morris.
1, 2.
Oh my goodness, Ryan Crowe now going for the other one. And Eric Surge kicks out as well. Ryan Crowe
is very smart on trying to get using these quick pins and forcing the kick out from both of these men, expelling any energy that these men has had in the tank.
Man, it goes to show small decisions could be your undoing. Maybe if he had chosen Surge first instead of Morris, he could have gotten the 3 count.
Crowe about to put it away, but a saucy neck breaker from saucy Josh Morris.
Beautifully done.
Let's see, I think it looks like Josh Morris is about to go sky high.
Sauce splash coming up.
And maybe not. Surge wiping the sauce off the top rope.
And look at him trying to teach Morris a lesson here as Ryan Crowe gains his feet.
Oh! Right in the jaw! Right in the jaw! Onto one foot!
Another one!
Second one! I think Surge is knocked out!
He doesn't even know where he is, what year it is.
This might be the year of Crowe if he can land this!
Oh no! Crowe into the corner, knocks Morris down.
Oh God!
Well, he's unconscious.
Holy crap! Eric Surge.
And look at this, Surge, a cover, 1, 2, wait a minute, saucy splash! Oh, Ryan Crowe!
Ryan Crowe eliminated.
But folks, not only has Ryan Crowe been eliminated, but Josh Morris just delivered a saucy splash to the back of Eric Surge. He is in great position right now.
Morris getting back that Ronin championship that I know he would love to have on his mantle.
Springboard back elbow.
Pin attempt, here we go, 1, 2.
Here we go. Oh, kick out after 2. Eric Surge still has some left in the tank, as is befitting the championship status that he holds.
I mean, both men, one former champion, one current champion, both men fighting, and it's almost like their match back at Samurai Slam 3 a few months ago has never ended.
Here we go, Morris. Oh man, looking for maybe a fisherman suplex there.
Not enough.
No, my jeez. My goodness. Why do you even need technical ability when you can hit people like a freaking truck?
So much power behind those shots.
He's trying to drag Morris back in. And look at Morris using the ropes to hold himself out. So smart.
Here we go. Sunset flip. 1, 2.
Oh, legs came together at the last moment.
Here we go. Josh Morris trying to turn it around. Eric Surge pool is empty. Here we go. Going for a very nice, unique exploder. 1, 2.
Oh my goodness, I thought we had a new Ronin champion, two-time Ronin champion in Josh Morris.
My heart skipped a beat. It seriously thought that we were going to end in a short reign from Eric Surge.
And look at this, Morris still not done. Oh, that's what that was. That was the A1 T-bone suplex, I believe.
I think so, and I think that was a lot of sauce behind it.
Not enough somehow.
There we go.
Oh, a headbutt as he was coming in.
Uh-oh, and Surge now. Just the strength of Surge.
My
Sits
God.
down the powerbomb.
Oh, what?
Wow. I'm just as shocked as Eric is. That powerbomb broke that man in half.
And look at this. He's frustrated at referee Stone. Stone saying, look, I counted.
And once again, it's that bad attitude of Eric Surge.
And look at this. Artie Stone now backing down, telling him, I will disqualify you if I feel like I need. Oh!
Why?
And look at this. Eric Surge lays out referee Artie Stone.
I mean, that's a disqualification, clearly.
If we had a referee to disqualify him, he would be disqualified right now.
Yes.
As it stands, current referee unconscious. Josh Morris checking on him, not realizing that Eric Surge grabbing a chair on the outside.
Morris is in tough situation here. And
bounced off the ropes.
Smartly got out of the way.
Oh, running knee.
Saucy kick there.
No referee.
You can count to 50.
Oh, hang on.
There we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my goodness.
I think the reign of terror is done for.
Absolutely incredible. Eric Surge somehow scooping up the Ronin Championship once again.
And your winner.
Wow. Oh, hang on.
Wait.
Referee Artie Stone.
Wait, what? Wait.
And Artie Stone talking to the referee in the ring. Oh, hang on. They're calling for something, folks. Josh Morris in the ring celebrating. It looks like it could potentially be premature. And look at this, finally realizing.
I don't.
Hang on. Ring announcer Chase. Oh my goodness, hang on. Artie Stone calling for the disqualification.
Everybody here.
Oh my goodness, and look at Eric Surge.
Everybody here just feels like they got cheated. We thought we got rid of Eric Surge, but on the contrary, Eric Surge knew exactly what to do, caused the disqualification, and is still your Ronin champion.
Saw the writing on the wall, saw Josh Morris maybe had his number tonight and took a different way out, not the champion's way out. Some would say the coward's way out, going for a blatant disqualification, and now Josh Morris once again sees the Ronin katana slip through his fingers.
Eric Surge.
And look at this, Josh Morris coming back with a chair.
Eric Surge getting out of dodge. Josh Morris
in hot pursuit,
chasing after him, and Eric Surge still your Ronin champion by hook or by crook, and I mean by crook. Main event time! Moments away, and I am very excited for this one.
What's up, everybody? Dirt Sheet Dan here with Rick Cartier. Now tonight you have the flowing Samoan Anthony Toatele. Now this is not your first time going after the Shogun title. What feels different about tonight?
Well, it'd be real easy to stand here and say, third time's a charm. But it's a lot deeper than that. This is Super Shogun Wrestling. This is the home of strong style, the home of King's Road style in America. So I need the Samurai title. I need it, Toatele, because when I have that title, I prove to myself that I am the gatekeeper of King's Road in America.
Good luck to you tonight.
Thank you.
Main event time, baby! Talk about a man that has been almost one of the staples here in Super Shogun. The king of old school, Rick Cartier, has a huge opportunity in front of him.
And folks, but for a few twists of fate, this could be either a Ronin or Samurai champion. He has all of the tools to get the job done. And tonight he will face none other than the champion at the top of the mountain himself, newly crowned Samurai champion Anthony Toatele. But Rick Cartier, old school,
walking the King's Road,
the tsunami of power, ready to put that power on display tonight and potentially walk home the champion of it all.
But he's taking on a very impressive specimen, a very impressive individual that shook Samurai Slam to its very core a few months ago. He is the top of the mountain. He is the flowing Samoan. He is your Super Shogun Samurai champion. This is Anthony Toatele.
That's right. When they say the measuring stick, this is who you are measuring against. A champion in every sense of the word. This man has honor, integrity. He has fight. He has fire. He has the will to win. He has the attitude of a champion. He has the physique. The women seem to love him. But folks, he is going up against a man who has no compunctions about beating the hell out of you and leaving you bloody in the ring. And of course, as always, we need to keep in mind that somewhere in the back, CESAR ASHUR waits with the Onikage katana. And at any point, the entire dynamic of the night can change.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Super Shogun Samurai Championship match. This match is scheduled for 20-minute time limit. In the corner to my left, walking the way of King's Road, weighing in at 315 pounds, the plus size Terminator, the tsunami of power, Rick Cartier!
Cartier is a massive opportunity in front of him. Can he shake Toatele to his core?
Representing Big Ugly Barbell, 03 Fitness and OVW, from Salt Lake City, Utah, weighing in at 220 pounds, at 6 feet tall, your reigning Samurai champion, the flowing Samoan, Anthony Toatele!
But the champion is standing tall for his second upcoming defense here in Super Shogun. We saw how well he kicked things off at Postmortem just a month ago against the mighty BOJACK and took him down with ease.
One more assignment for referee Eric Cherry as Chase the ring announcer steps out, and our final match of the night is underway.
This is going to be very impressive. And again, TOATELE, while may look like on the surface somewhat of at a disadvantage of the likes of someone like CAURDIEA, the strength, the power, the speed is everything he has, why he has disrupted and disowned the likes of Jacob BRAWN and his stranglehold against the Samurai Championship. But Rick CAURDIEA, no slouch, knows more about wrestling. Hell, he probably forgot more about wrestling than the likes of some of these people here.
Absolutely. And look at this, another collar and elbow tie up. And once again, Rick CAURDIEA. Wow, Anthony TOATELE doing everything he can to match strength and push CAURDIEA back. Not an easy feat.
I mean, again, TOATELE comes from that Samoan dynasty, and if you know anything about pro wrestling, the Samoan dynasty is the types of people that have run roughshod of wrestling for the last, I would say, what, 50 years?
Yeah, something like that.
You
Look
know,
at this. It's so impressive. He's chain wrestling. He moves. I mean, they don't call him the flowing Samoan for nothing.
But Rick CAURDIEA knows how to hit and then hit you back harder.
Absolutely.
It's that style. It's not pretty, the style of the King's Road, but it's always effective. It's about building that energy and building to a apex point where then you can finally just snatch off and click off the final blows of a suplex, of a lariat, of some sort of maneuver that to the surface might not be effective, but after it is all wear and tear and said and done, they can kick it off, and that is the King's Road way.
Absolutely. It's not pretty, it's gritty. And let me tell you something, Rick CAURDIEA, they don't get grittier. This man will go all day if he has to get the job done. And look at this. No slouch in the technical department either, as he has Anthony TOATELE on his knees.
And both these men have earned so much respect and love from the Shogun audience, whether it's here in West Branch or watching online when you're watching it on YouTube. It's been so impressive by both of them. You're not going to see any underhanded tricks. You're going to see two men who is going to show
which one is the better man.
Yes, and they're going to show the professional in professional wrestling.
Absolutely. So well said there. And look at this.
Here we go.
Oh, cleverly done.
Turning TOATELE around. Another shoulder tackle by CAURDIEA. Here we go. It rolls through by CAURDIEA. Whoa! Swatted the drop kick off from TOATELE.
Look at this. Literally just shrugs him off.
TOATELE on the outside. Now coming right back in. Clothesline ducked. Went downstairs. Nice shin kick from TOATELE.
Anthony TOATELE, of course, also a master of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Every time we see him in the ring, he's stretching and moving. He's very limber. He can move in basically any direction. He has a ton of flexibility, and all these things allow him to just move in ways that are so difficult to predict.
Who knew that Shogun was filled with so many BJJ enthusiasts? It's quite impressive. The locker room, I would stack this locker room against any company, whether it's in the States or beyond. I don't think that anybody can touch what Shogun is doing here, and by the leadership of Anthony TOATELE holding the Samurai Championship, it shows you how important every single man, woman, and child in the back who wants to get inside of that ring wants to prove themselves.
Absolutely, and TOATELE right now firmly in control as he lays lariats into Rick CAURDIEA in the corner there.
And slick right from TOATELE. Now he's going to try to suplex.
Nice try.
Like CAURDIEA, I guess, again, CAURDIEA, according to my notes, is a little over 300 pounds and a nice spinning back fist that has knocked out so many components.
And Anthony TOATELE now on his stomach looks almost completely out of it.
That is not, that is unlike TOATELE.
That tsunami of power coming crushing down on his spine.
Only 8-1 count. But TOATELE so hungry to prove and to do more in Shogun. holding that Samurai Championship. It's going to be hard. Here we go. More shots.
Oh, my
from
goodness.
Cardiea. Pin attempt. Only a 2 count.
Rick Cardiea using his size advantage.
Just a massive and impressive individual. The more I see Cardiea, he is the wrestler's wrestler.
TOATELE using those legs. He is such an expert with his feet. Look at that. That's the flexibility I'm talking about.
Just a high kick and almost the shin hit in the back of TOATELE's head, or excuse me, of Cardiea's head.
Beautifully done there by Cherry to get into position. A 1 count, and Cardiea once again kicks out.
Here we go. Trying to go for some neck breaker, but Cardiea throws a lariat on TOATELE and almost knocks him out.
Somehow Anthony TOATELE hanging on here. Cardiea securing an arm and a leg.
He's got a lot of body parts. And, you know, it's not really something that we see from Cardiea to whip out a submission hold. It's more of like the power, the brawn.
Absolutely. And look at this. TOATELE finds the ropes here.
But like the professional he is, Cardiea lets TOATELE out of the hold. But here we go. Another headbutt, and it's all of these power, all of these strikes. And now again, wow, going back to the arms. I don't think I've seen Cardiea whipping out some of these submission holds before, Jesse.
Yeah, definitely get a little more technical here as he goes for sort of like an arm bar, wrenching that arm back.
I mean, you take the arm out, you can't snap off the finisher. That version of a jawbreaker, the Goodnight Honolulu, that TOATELE has won the Samurai Championship with.
And look at this, double clothesline. Cardiea still on his feet. TOATELE ducking, momentum.
And catches that arm. And half Nelson suplex dumps TOATELE on his head. Oh, wow, goodness.
2 3/4 there. TOATELE very close to losing that championship katana.
Could you imagine?
Wow, a new Samurai champion.
A new Samurai champion here. Like 2025 has already been unpredictable. Has had so many moments here in Shogun.
And now Cardiea in the corner lining TOATELE up. TOATELE just trying to make his feet. He has no idea. Freight train's coming.
Oh! But he saw the train coming. He saw the headlights and he got out of dodge. And once again, just not stopping.
Wow, look at this. Cardiea trying desperately to crush Anthony TOATELE, who's just barely getting out of the way here.
And it's very impressive how fast the cardio is of Cardiea. Really showcasing it, but TOATELE dropped just one step faster than Cardiea in a nice.
Did you see that?
Yeah,
My God.
Did you see Cardiea's head ricochet off of that second rope? And here we go.
When they say a rock in a hard place, that's what they mean. His face was pressed against the turnbuckle, and that knee smashed it in. And he follows it up with a nasty German.
That is a nasty German. That is a lot of weight hoisted up from a standing position over your head. Very impressive, but as naturally, when you lift something that heavy, your body just almost collapses, especially with all the damage that Cardiea has done throughout this match on TOATELE.
Hang on. Cardiea manages to make his feet, so does TOATELE, same time.
Both men going back and forth. Shots after shots from both men, showcasing why they want to be Samurai champion. And Cardiea not stopping, and this is his element. The striking game is his element. But TOATELE will take it right to you.
Quick knee up the middle. Cardiea didn't see it coming. He fires those knees so fast.
And every shot into the corner almost reverberates and shakes the ring. And try to pick up Cardiea. That's over 300 pounds on your back, on your neck. And here we go, Cardier off the ropes, gonna go for maybe a swift lariat. Whoa! Drop by TOATELE.
1, 2. Oh my goodness, I have not rarely seen such a back and forth, folks. These two are neck and neck.
What a way to showcase some of the challengers ahead of you in the reign of TOATELE.
And if you're CESAR ASHUR in the back, at what point do you say these opponents are ripe for the picking?
He is always watching. Caught. Here we go. Backdrop driver from Cardier. That might do it. Crumples.
2.
Crumples TOATELE. But again, it shows you how much resolve.
This is how close I was. This is how close.
So much resolve in TOATELE to break out.
And look at this. Cardier getting ready.
Cardier sizing up TOATELE. Licking his lips.
Oh my goodness.
But I think he might have licked his lips.
This is it. 1, 2. Oh my gosh. Cardier, where did he even find the will to kick out of that? He ran face first into TOATELE's extended foot. That boot probably crushed half of his teeth into his face. Somehow back up.
Oh, captured Cardier.
Elbows.
Breaking out of it.
Lariat. Oh no.
And a nice chokehold on Cardier. Very smart on TOATELE to slow down Cardier. But Cardier smart to be in the corner. And again, those massive strikes from the arms, the forearms, the elbows, the arms of the massive frame of Cardier.
Oh, hang on, he slips behind. He's back on again. Oh, gets thrown off.
Here we go.
Hang on, roaring elbow.
Oh, no, oh, a Superman punch.
Hang on, David Corn Sweat. There's a new Superman in town. Oh, now he's got Cardier down. Hooking those arms. Oh, no.
This is in a tough spot from Cardier.
He's got that choking deep.
Both of his arms are trapped.
Center of the ring here. What is he going to do?
Here we go.
Cardier starting to fade. Drops to the mat. Oh, that's it.
That's it. Oh,
wow. Would not tap. But Anthony TOATELE chokes him utterly unconscious.
My goodness.
Wow, what a way to retain your championship. Anthony TOATELE giving it everything he's got, and literally, Rick Cardier could have given nothing more. He left it all on the line tonight.
Such an impressive bout, but TOATELE.
The pedigree of a champion shining through tonight.
TOATELE didn't go for the knockout, did not go for the Goodnight Honolulu. Anthony TOATELE knew where he was going to be at, and he chokes the life out of Cardier. And another impressive victory in Anthony TOATELE. What a way to end another great Super Shogun show.
Thank you so much to all of our sponsors. Made in the USA, First Fitness, Pinking Tattoo, Live One, Rounds, Chase Construction, Better Than Pawn, Covet Confections, West Branch Antiques and Comics, Kingdom Builders, Ogama County Vice, The Order by none other than your JLC, AT&T of West Branch, Tiny Spark Studio, Jack's Attic, The Woods of West Branch. We want to thank you guys so much. Without you, the Brody and the Warren families, none of this would be possible. Thank you so much.
From everybody here at Super Shogun, he is JLC, I am CJ Owen, and you are you.
And thank you so much. We came from you tonight from beyond the grave.
We'll see you in December.
What's up, everybody? Dirt Sheet Dan here with Anthony TOATELE after he successfully defended his title for the second time. Now, Anthony, you've had a couple men call you out here tonight. Jacob Braun and ASHTON Adonis. Care to comment?
What is there to comment, man? Both of those men can catch these hands. I told everybody tonight, after I choked out and put Rick CAURDIEA to sleep, anybody can catch these hands. Everybody can come get a piece of Anthony TOATELE. Because I'm the main event at Shogun. Not Jacob Braun, not Eric Surge, not the new guy, ASHTON Adonis. Me. Shogun has been put on my back since the very beginning. I built this house.
Do you have a preference on an opponent?
Both. Bring them both for all I care. Bring them both.
Strong words from our champion. We'll see what the future holds for him. Thank you for your time.
Tonight at Super Shogun Wrestling was one of the biggest injustices in the entire history of the company. We had those tag team titles in our grips, and then you have a female jump into the ring and interfere and kick my man Pete Daddy Dollar in his pennies. You can't just interfere like that and get away with it. We are the uncrowned champions. Tell him, Pete. God. Yeah, what he said. You know what? It's no problem. We got someone new in charge, Dillinger.
You're right.
Let's talk to Dillinger.
Let's go talk to Dillinger.
He'll take care of all this.
This is bull.
Dillinger! Dillinger!
Dillinger!
Previously on Midnight Vice TV.
What do you want? I thought we were friends.
This is our office.
This is our office.
This is my office.
Listen, who would steal the pay of every wrestler in Shogun?
Thank you, man. We appreciate it. Thank you.
About time, man.
Yeah. Taking this.
About time somebody
It
knows
is
what they're
about
doing.
time.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Brody was not happy to see Midnight Vice.
What, Brody?
Hey, Brody.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
How you doing,
Yeah,
buddy?
yeah, great.
What's going on, Brody?
What were you guys doing in there?
What?
What do you like to know?
Yeah, don't worry about it. This is our business. This is Midnight Vice business. You don't have a thing to say about that. You don't have a single worry when it comes to management anymore, do you?
Funny. Okay,
That's funny.
Yes.
That's
Deal with
funny.
Dillinger now.
Yeah, we will. And he's going to make things happen for us, unlike somebody else.
I didn't do anything to.
That's the problem. You didn't do anything. And you told me to be patient. What did we do? We were patient.
Plot twist. They were in fact not patient.
What did we have to do? We had to make things happen, Brody.
I'm not even the problem.
You were the problem, and the problem's been solved. I'm happy. Are you happy?
I'll be happy soon enough. You'll see, Brody.
Yep. You'll see.
Now what's going on? You know, I can't do it.
In another thrilling plot twist, Brody had no clue what was going on.
You'll find out soon enough.
What about?
Don't worry.
I'm
Don't worry.
hey, dude,
We're good. It's
I'm
Midnight
part
Vice
of the
business.
roster.
It's Midnight Vice business. Don't worry about it.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
CEO.
How can I help you?
After what happened last night, all right, my match with BOJACK, I had him beat already, and then CESAR got involved again. All right, I faced BOJACK twice. I beat him twice, and CESAR keeps getting involved. All right, Ryan and I have been talking. We want the den in December.
You know what? Hold on. I feel it in the holiday spirit. So what I'm gonna gift wrap it for you. Put a little ribbon on it. I'm gonna slap a bow on it. It's you two versus the den in a Christmas Carnage match. Ooh.
I like that. Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Right now. You guys want it so bad? Yeah. Let the den beat your asses. That's on that rat now.
What's up, everybody? Dirt Sheet Dan here with Jean-Paul Les Miserables. I'm going to attempt to get an interview with him, but we'll see how far that goes considering he is a mime. My apologies. Nonetheless, I want to get to my first question. I want to know, what's the strategy here? Are you looking to play mime games? Whoa! You gotta keep it PG. You gotta keep it PG. You gotta keep it PG. Okay. What are your goals here in Super Shogun Wrestling? Come on, man. I said we gotta keep it PG. You know, we gotta cut this interview short. Come on, man. You gotta keep it PG. You gotta keep it PG. Thank you.